Hi everyone, I'm Bob Grip. Welcome to the first semifinal of the 2015 HiQ season, sponsored by New Horizons Credit Union. Today's match features students from Citronelle, Satsuma, and the home team Baker. The questions you're going to hear this morning are prepared in 16 categories by educators throughout the country who are all experts in their fields. They try to make the questions equally challenging. Now, here's how the points are awarded. In a regular category, each team will receive its own question in that area. The team will then have 15 seconds and 4 opportunities to answer. Each time an incorrect answer is given, it's worth 1 less point. And if a team misses it entirely, either of the other 2 teams can gain 1 point with a correct answer, and I'll explain some of the other scoring as we go on. Now, as the faculty advisors and the supporting team members return to their seats, I'd like to tell you that the producer of today's competition is Julie Harper, and our equipment managers are Joe Mills and Wendell Lewis. Good luck, everybody. Remember, the team that scores the most points today by the end of the match advances to the finals. We'll start with current events. Baker, here's your question. Quote, "I do not believe that the president loves America," unquote. This former New York City mayor was criticizing the president for what he considered weak foreign policy. His criticism caused a backlash in the media. Give me the first and the last name of this former mayor.
Rudy Giuliani.
4 points, right. Satsuma. What is the new price for a one-day pass to Walt Disney World in Orlando?
$105.
Correct. Citronelle. The 2 largest solar power plants in the world, Desert Sunlight and Topaz Solar Farm, both reside in what U.S. state?
California.
4 points, correct. Great start for everybody. Let's move to history now, American history, to Baker. At the end, or at the time of the Revolutionary War, America's infant navy consisted of a handful of ships and never seriously threatened England's huge fleet. However, numerous privately owned armed sailing vessels harassed the British Navy and seized urgently needed gold. Give the term for these legalized armed craft.
Mercenaries.
Try again.
Privateers.
Yes, 3 points. Privateers. Satsuma. An act passed by the British Parliament extended the boundaries of French subjects in Canada far southward to the Ohio River. Although this act permitted the French to retain old customs and institutions, it did not allow for representative assemblies or trial by jury in civil cases. Name this act. Five seconds.
Townshend Acts.
Try again.
Declaratory Act.
Try again. Baker?
The Quebec Act.
Yes, the Quebec Act. 1 point. Citronelle. The Spanish settlers in New Mexico built Catholic missions in order to spread Christianity to the native pueblos. The missionaries' efforts to suppress native religious customs led to an uprising by Pueblo rebels in 1680. Give the term by which this uprising was known.
Pueblo Rebellion.
What was it again?
Pueblo Rebellion.
Try
Rebellion.
Again. Try again. Baker.
The Mission Revolt.
No. Satsuma.
Popey's Rebellion.
No. The Pope's Rebellion. No points on that. Biology. To Baker. Identify the cycle in which ions or nutrient molecules move slowly through the environment, then rapidly through organisms, and then back to the environment.
Biogeochemical?
Yes, 4 points. Satsuma. Identify the molecule formed during the process of nitrogen fixation, when bacteria break the nitrogen triple covalent bond and attach nitrogen atoms to hydrogen.
Ammonium.
Right, 4 points. Citronelle. Give the name of the deep, oxygen-rich lake in which nutrients and organic matter are relatively scarce.
The Dead Sea.
Try again.
The Great Salt Lake.
Try again.
Lake Victoria.
No. Satsuma.
Eutrophic lakes.
No. Baker.
Oligotrophic.
Yes, that's right, 1 point. Hey, time for our first toss-up of the match. It's in sports. Teams, hands on your buzzers. First team to push its buzzer answers first. 4 points for a correct answer and only one answer per team. So, here's your sports question. Alex Ovechkin was the 2012-2013 individual regular season NHL leader in goals. Give the last name of the player who was the 2012-2013 regular season leader for game-winning goals. Satsuma.
Anderson.
Try again. No, sorry. Baker or... Okay, Baker.
St. Louis. St. Louis.
No, sorry. Citronelle.
Crosby.
What was it?
Crosby.
No, it was Jeff Carter. Jeff Carter, no points on the toss-up. Literature's our topic. To Baker. In Truman Capote's short story titled A Jug of Silver, the narrator's uncle owned an old-fashioned drugstore which held a contest in order to generate more business. Give the last name of the narrator's uncle.
Marshall.
Yes, 4 points. Satsuma. At the conclusion of Louis L'Amour's short story titled Desert Death Song, Nat Bodine's fellow townspeople wondered where all his money came from and thought he had become an outlaw. Tell the specific type of mineral Nat Bodine said he had been mining for, cutting out, and shipping east.
Turquoise.
Right, 4 points. Citronelle. In Alice Munro's short story titled Dance of the Happy Shades, a piano teacher gives a party every year for her students. The students' mothers seem reluctant to attend this year because the teacher has moved to an even smaller place and because the last 3 parties, quote, have been rather squashed. Give the name of the street on which the teacher holds this year's party, which is described in vivid detail.
Broadway.
Try again.
5th Street.
Try again.
Main Street.
Try again.
Center Street.
No, teams wait for the buzzer. If you'd like to answer, don't buzz in early because then you go last. Satsuma.
Bala Street.
That's right, 1 point. Now we're going to change categories to math. Math rules change a little bit. As you can see, the teams will get 60 seconds to answer the question, and all the teams get a copy of every question for possible bonus points. So, first math question goes to Baker. Everyone open your yellow math envelopes, please. Find the sum of all solutions to the square root of h plus 12 is equal to h. Your answer should be an integer.
One.
Try again. Ten seconds.
2.
Try again.
0.
Try again.
4.
Yes. 1 point. Okay, next math question goes to Satsuma. Everyone open your red math envelopes. For a positive real number p, the graph of the solution set of the equation y minus 4px squared plus 24px minus 36p plus 1 equals 0 is a parabola opening upward whose vertex is the ordered pair AB. What is the sum of the two integers a and b?
$28.
Try again.
20.
Try again.
$14.
Try again.
10.
No. Teams wait for the buzzer. Baker.
11.
Sorry. Citronelle.
15.
4. was the answer. We need it again. It's 4. All right, Citronelle, this is your question. Everyone open your blue math envelopes. For any two real numbers, x and y, define two operations by m xy equals x plus y over 2, and m of xy is the smaller of x and y. For the 6 distinct positive real numbers, st, 2t, u, 2u, and v, which are ordered by cap of m of 2 times small m of cap of m of small m of the pair 2t and u, then paired with u2, then paired with s, and finally paired with 2u.
One,
Try again.
4,
Try again.
14,
Try again.
8.
No, teams wait for the buzzer if you'd like to answer. Satsuma.
12.
No. Baker.
9.
S plus U is the answer. It wasn't an integer. All right, Shakespeare is our next topic. Back to a regular category. Baker, here's your question. In the Comedy of Errors, this character tells Antipholus of Ephesus, "Good meat, sir, is common, that every churl affords." Give the name of this character.
Antipholus of Syracuse.
Try again.
Lucy.
Try again.
Adriana.
Try again. Citronelle.
Balthazar.
That's right. 1 point for Citronelle. Satsuma. In Love's Labour's Lost, when presenting the 9 worthies, this character introduces himself stating, "When in the world I lived, I was the world's commander. My scutcheon plain declares that I am Alisander." Give the name of the character who presents these worthies.
Custard.
Try again.
Don Armato.
Try again.
Barone.
Try again.
King Ferdinand.
No. Teams wait for the buzzer. Baker.
Holofernes.
No. Citronelle.
Constable Dole.
No. Nathaniel. Nathaniel was the character we're looking for. Citronelle, your question. In King Henry IV, Part 2, in Act 2, Scene 1, this character brings news to Falstaff and the Chief Justice stating, "The King, my lord, and Prince Harry of Wales are near at hand." Give the name of this character.
Prince Hal.
Try again.
Hotspur.
Try again.
Lord Northumberland.
Try again. Satsuma.
Page.
No. Baker.
Peto.
Gower. That's what we needed. No points on that one. Geography is our next topic. To our home team. After the influence of the Soviet Union waned in Eastern Europe in the early 1990s, one formerly communist nation split apart along ethnic lines. The 6 republics that had comprised this country became separate entities. Give the name of this former communist nation.
Yugoslavia.
4 points, correct. All right, next question goes to Satsuma. Podgorica is the capital of a small country on the southern Adriatic Sea. It is surrounded by Bosnia and Herzegovina, Serbia, Kosovo, and Albania. Give the name of this country.
Croatia,
Try again.
Macedonia,
Try again.
Bulgaria,
Try again. Citronelle.
Montenegro.
Right. 1 point for Citronelle. Citronelle, your question in geography. Sweden and Finland are separated by a gulf that feeds into the Baltic Sea. Give me the name of this body of water.
The Persian Gulf.
Try again. Baker?
The Skagerrak.
No. Satsuma?
the Baltic,
No. The Gulf of Bothnia. No points on that. We are halfway through our contest right now. Citronelle has 6 points, Satsuma has 13, Baker's in the lead with 22 points.
Need a loan for a newer used car, truck, RV, ATV, or even home? A credit union's the way to go. We're New Horizons Credit Union, the largest local credit union in Southwest Alabama, where your deposits help a neighbor purchase a car or home. It goes right back into our local economy. So if you live, work, worship, or go to school in Southwest Alabama, don't send your money to Mississippi or Florida. Go local. Join New Horizons Credit Union. We have roots here, not just branches.
Baker, here's your question in chemistry. State the name given to the reaction in which carbon monoxide and hydrogen gases react to produce methane and water.
Fixation?
Try again.
Ionic fixation.
Try again. Okay, Satsuma or Citronelle? Anybody want to? Citronelle.
Combustion.
No. Satsuma.
Methylization.
No. Methanation. Methanation is what we needed, not methylation. Satsuma. State the name of the capital Greek letter traditionally used to denote crystal field splitting.
Alpha.
Try again.
Sigma.
Try again.
Delta.
Yes, delta is right, 2 points. Citronelle, give the last name of the German physicist who constructed the first electron microscope in 1933 and won the Nobel Prize for this work in 1986.
Van Leeuwenhoek.
Try again.
Von Leeuwenhoek.
Try again. Baker.
Braun?
No. Satsuma. Go ahead.
Einstein.
No. Good guess. His last name was Ruska. Ernst Ruska. No points there. Art history is our topic now. Back to Baker. Small paintings or views were popular with tourists during the 18th century. These paintings were usually of panoramic views of great European cities or sites noted for their monuments or beauty. Give the name of the Italian city that is well known for its superb verdutissimo style of townscape painting.
Venice?
Yes, 4 points. Satsuma. This Italian artist had a tremendous influence on European art. In 1606, he was arrested for murder and escaped to Naples. The accomplished artist later died in Tuscany of malarial fever at the age of 39. Give the last name of this famous artist.
Caravaggio.
Right, 4 points. Citronelle. This strange Mannerist painter outrageously combines and subverts conventions of both imperial portraiture and still life. This is evident in the artist's painting titled Vertumnus, in which the artist combined images of fruit, vegetables, and flowers to create the portrait of Rudolph II. Give me the name of this artist.
Goeth.
Try again.
Bernini.
Try again.
Versace.
Try again. Baker?
Randolph?
No. Satsuma?
Rembrandt.
No. Arcimboldo. Giuseppe Arcimboldo. No points. Time for team choice. Before the match began, each team chose the subject it wanted to be quizzed on. It's 4 points for a correct answer, but there's only one answer per team, so it's a change. So teams, if the original team's answer is wrong, you can buzz in immediately and get 2 points. So, Baker, you chose American history. One answer, please. Here's your question. The laws of England forced many young men to leave their homeland and seek their fortunes elsewhere. One such law decreed that only a firstborn son could inherit a landed estate. Give the name by which this law was known.
The inheritance law?
Sorry. Satsuma or Citronelle? You can buzz in if you know the answer. You don't have to wait. Citronelle?
Patriarch law.
No. Satsuma? Go ahead.
Succession law.
No. Primogeniture? No points on that. Satsuma, you chose Shakespeare. Here is your question. Again, just one answer. In Measure for Measure, the provost hands Pompey over to this character stating, "Sirrah, here's a fellow that will help you tomorrow in your execution. If you think it meet, compound with him by the year." Name the character who he states this to.
Abortion.
All right, 4 points. Citronelle, your question again, one answer. You chose geography. Western Europe was a leader in developing industry because the area was rich in coal and iron ore. Today, it boasts 3 of Europe's top manufacturing nations. 2 of these countries are France and Germany. Name the third.
England?
Sorry. Baker or Satsuma, you can buzz in if you know the answer. You don't have to wait. Baker?
Russia?
No. Satsuma?
Spain.
No. The Netherlands. The Netherlands was the third. Okay, time for our toss-up of the match. Second toss-up, it's in literature, so everybody, hands on your buzzers. In Louis L'Amour's short story titled Trap of Gold, a man left his wife and son behind while he went to mine for gold on a treacherous mountaintop. Give the name of the miner and his wife's son. Go ahead, Satsuma.
The miner is Billy, and the son is Tommy.
Sorry. Baker?
Billy.
Sorry. Citronelle?
Tommy.
Yes, Tommy is right. Physics is the topic. Back to Baker. State the name of the derived unit for electrical resistance that is equivalent to 1 volt per ampere.
Ohm.
Ohm is right. Very good, 4 points. Satsuma now. According to the equation of continuity for incompressible liquids, the quantity that when multiplied by the cross-sectional area of a pipe remains constant. Give the name of this quantity.
Avogadro's number.
Try again. Baker.
Viscosity?
Sorry, Citronelle.
Density.
Fluid speed. That's what we needed. No points. Citronelle. Give the name of the groups of atoms in ferromagnetic materials characterized by the strong coupling of neighboring atoms with electron spins that are aligned.
Orbitals.
Try again.
Subshells?
Try again. Baker.
Triple covalent?
No. Satsuma.
Ionic bonds.
No. Magnetic domains, or just domains, either one. American government. Baker. The federal government cannot tax the states or any local government in the exercise of their governmental functions like providing public education, furnishing health care, or building streets. This implied limitation came about as a result of a famous Supreme Court case. Give the name of this famous 1819 case.
McCullough v. Maryland?
That's right, 4 points. Satsuma. 2 major laws restrict the political activities of federal civil servants. One is an act to prevent pernicious political activity. It allows federal employees to vote in elections, but forbids them to take part in partisan political activities. Name this 1939 law. Seconds. Citronelle, do you have a guess?
Representative voting law.
No. Now Baker.
Party Exclusion Act?
No. The Hatch Act. Hatch Act, no points. Citronelle. The ability to send and receive diplomatic representatives to other countries is an ancient practice that can be traced to the Egyptians. Give the three-word title of this ability under international law. Five seconds.
International diplomacy.
Try again. Baker?
Right of legation.
Yes, the right of legation. Very good, 1 point. World history is our topic. To Baker again. The exploration of Africa by Europeans was hampered by their contact with diseases from which they lacked immunity. One of these diseases was malaria, carried by mosquitoes. The perfection of a drug in 1821 gave Europeans protection from this disease. Name this drug.
Quinine.
Right, 4 points. Satsuma. After Britain took control of India, the British government directed Indian policy through a cabinet minister. A British governor-general in India then applied the political measures on the Indian people. Give the title which the governor-general was called after 1877.
Prime Minister.
Try again.
Viceroy.
Yes, 3 points. Viceroy. Citronelle, your question. A prominent American reformer believed that all children were entitled to free public education. As a result of his and others' efforts, many states started public school systems by the mid-19th century. Give the last name of this educational reformer. Five seconds.
Thomas Jefferson.
Try again.
Benjamin Franklin.
Try again. Baker.
Man.
Yes, Horace Mann. That's right, 1 point. Okay, I promised we'd get back to math. Here we are. It's the last question in today's contest. It's a math toss-up worth 4 points. Teams, open your math envelopes now. An assembly line process to mix a popular sports drink ingredient involves the passing of the liquid through a circular tube which has a radius of 5 meters and an angular speed of 7 revolutions per minute. What is the linear speed of the liquid in meters per minute through this process? Give your answer in exact form as a multiple of pi. Baker.
70 pi.
That's right, 70 pi, 4 points. So our score today, Citronelle with 10, Satsuma with 26, Baker advancing with 44 points.